What do you have to say?
It's time to drop the motor in.
No, what do you have to say about the 19th?
Oh. We're going to sell you the whole seat, but you only need the edge of it.
The Anything Goes Fallout returns October 18th and 19th at Galot Motorsports Park. Witness small tire, street car, and big money drag racing. Over 10 grand is on the line. LS Nasty presents the Heads Up 28-275 class. RPM Motorsports brings the baddest top street cars on the planet. Plus the Cometic Gasket 5 grand bracket bash. October 18th and 19th, Galot Motorsports Park. We'll sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
What do we got going on? Give them the rundown. The 19th. Tell them if they're out there on 28s, where they need to be.
The infamous LS Nasty 28-275 shootout with what? Pretty much anything that's a door car and
on 28s.
On 28s.
Yep.
Works. So.
Yep. I know we got a bunch of guys locked in the Turbo. John Camp, Coleman Heath from out in the 252 list. I got someone from Wisconsin coming down with an all billet LS and an F-body torque arm car.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's going down. If you're not at Ducks Race, Saturday the 19th, you need to be at Galot Motorsports Park. Also, the 18th, they're doing Test and Tune that night. We got Byron from Cameron Converters. He's bringing his car up here, so a bunch of badass cars that aren't going to be at Ducks Race. Ducks Race, you guys know how it goes. I mean, it's a badass race, but you sit around and wait all day.
Yeah.
This is not how it is. 3 grand on the line, winner takes all. Come and get it.
Could be an easy 3 grand.
Could be an easy 3 grand.
Or it could be an extremely hard 3 grand.
We don't know. John Gorey, Meth Head, he'll probably be back to defend his title, but yeah, that's what we got going on. But now, look at this. We got the Colorado. Ben took about a minute and a half and took the grill and the headlights out of it. I spent the rest of the day. I got the Sawzall back out. I didn't spend the rest of the day. I spent some time. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? Like, spent the rest of the day. I trimmed everything up with a Sawzall and kind of got it back further, and then I went and I just, hit it with the wheel and made it nice so no one's going to die working on this car. You could still get cut.
Unless you just grab the edge of it, then it's just going to like...
I mean, it doesn't feel that bad, because feel it.
I felt it.
It's not that bad.
Not that bad.
But you're not going to die. You'll still bleed, but you will remain alive at all points of this build. So, it is time. We're going to get the blue motor, the mock-up motor in here. And we are going to mock it up. We're going to set it in here. And we got some, I don't know where we got these damn bolts from. Or sorry, the bolts, these mounts. I got some bolts from Lowe's, because that's where you build race cars.
What kind of motor mounts are you running on this?
That's what I'm saying.
What is this?
What?
What is this?
Wait till you see the other one. You're going to die, because it's that much more offset.
What? Where did you order these from?
I don't know. I ordered them so long ago, but if you look, I mean, it is offset. So we're gonna mock the motor up in here. This isn't the motor that we're going to use. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. We're gonna mock the motor up. This isn't the one we're gonna use. Obviously, the LSX block has to be built. But we're just gonna get in here, mock up. We're gonna run it with a power glide. So I got a bunch of power glides. So really, if we want to even put a power glide in there and get the transmission mount and everything done, we could do that. But really, if you want to do a motor plate, like, definitely not ideal. We took the power steering pump off, and I guess y'all just turned it over a bunch of times, got as much fluid out as possible.
That was before I got here.
Oh, you didn't do that?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I will not take credit for that.
Okay, that was Brad and Ben. More likely Ben. Ben probably did it all in about 3 minutes.
Including the grill.
Including the grill, yes. So, I guess now...
Before we take or put anything in,
should we power wash it?
Delete.
Oh, yeah, we do need to do a sway bar delete. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Hey, Wes.
Weight reduction.
Dude, good call. All right, let's take the sway bar off, and then you want to power wash it? We'll get Red Max. We'll Red Max it all, clean it up, power wash it, so everything will not look as crusty. So this truck was an old Pepsi truck before Chris bought it for his tower company and his storm company. So this thing right here definitely had a good run.
It has like, what, 300,000 miles on it?
Yeah, 300,000 miles. Original motor. It died in our hands, and now we are going to just have, it's gonna be badass. You know what's gonna be the worst is like we're like just messing around throwing a bunch of parts at it, and then it's gonna be badass.
It's gonna be faster than Phil.
Wow, you're just on him. So what do you have to say? Someone commented, they say, why is always Wes talking smack for someone who doesn't do anything?
I mean, what
that is what you do. You are the smack talker.
Yeah.
so that you're just doing your job.
The hype man.
The hype man. All right, well, all right, let's get to it. All right, now we're getting down to it here. The gross, grimy Colorado is about to get cleaned up. You guys watch any of my older videos, you guys will know I use Red Max to degrease the engines. So I just fill this thing up with Red Max. I'm going to hammer it with a bunch of Red Max and let it sit there for a second and then hose it down. Hopefully it looks a little bit whiter. It's starting to sprinkle out here. I got to hurry up and pull Phil's car back in, and then we're going to get this motor set in here. So trying to get a little more consistent with the projects. If we have a bunch here, but we're getting closer on every single one of them. I see a lot of you guys give me crap that, oh, none of them run. Well, we got the Calmera up and running. Phil's car is up and running with the LS swap. We got the Mustang. We'll be back tomorrow. And then we're going to chip away at Eddie Murphy, get that rolling. And we're just marching down the line, getting everything up and running. So stick with us. You know, this is what we got to do. We got to have more projects to keep you guys.
This is all the electric power washer has.
That's it. It's weak. Oh! I'm dragging in here a lot cleaner, still very dirty. Did a terrible job cleaning, but it was dark out. That's my excuse. But the white looks a whole lot whiter. That I forgot to get the K member, and that's really what I wanted to get. That was my main. It was all grimy. Now it's like a swipe of it's less grimy.
And you forgot to get all of the cow penalties.
Yeah. Well, I realized there was a hole here. I probably got a bunch of water. A little bit. It's a little wet in there. But other than that, we're doing quite well. So, got motor mounts. I got bolts that are, I don't know how this has been hanging on there. Nowhere around had the bolts that were the right size, so I'm just going to cut that bolt off and put this through it for the swap itself. So, like right now, at this point in time in the night, I'm like so ready to go home and not do the swap, but I've already said on video that we're doing the swap, so now we have to do it tonight. We got to put it in here.
Open your mouth, dude.
Had to open my mouth. All right, we got the motor mounts on. We just got 2 bolts in each side. Passenger side front, I followed directions. I hope they are right. They look kind of funky. They got weird bends in them and stuff. And then this one over here, you can't use this bolt, obviously, because the mount is there. But, hey, it's close enough. That'll work. So we're going to slap this guy in there and see if it fits. So are we ready, team? There, and the motor mount is touching the actual mount on the Colorado. As you can see, we're super close. I'm sorry if it's blurry. I'm trying to figure out this camera situation like I just said earlier, but for this video you got to deal with it. We got to take it out. We got to cut the corners with the Sawzall off of the damn truck, and then I think we'll be good. But dude, just like first impression, sticking it in there, I mean, there's quite a bit of room.
God, it sits so low.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of room.
Honestly, might be able to run a high ram off of here. Stock hood.
Stock hood, yeah.
No, I mean, no question about it. I mean, the high range is going to be...
Yeah, shout out to Holly on everything they make. I mean, obviously.
It's like it's made for a Colorado swap.
I mean,
Yeah.
we can test fit. I got a high ram in that white box right up there.
Oh, boy. All right, well, let's yank this back out, and then we'll get the Sawzall back in action. Wes, you ready to conquer it after it kicked your tail last night? All right.
Turn into the barrel.
You don't want to scuff the paint.
Oh. Oh, you mean this paint?
Great success.
Do I gotta get the other one too, or no?
Yeah.
All right, we got the mounts trimmed up. Everything should go in there smooth there. Now, look at how nice those cuts are. Sorry it's blurry. I gotta stop apologizing every time. I just need to fix it. Guys, please comment down below what camera I need other than this G7X Mark III. My other one's back getting repairs. When I get it back, I'll put that into use ASAP just because this one's not doing it. Colorados actually stink for doing LS swaps. I need to run a damn small block Chevy head on here.
Can we not do the truck turbo manifolds?
Flip them up.
Flip sides?
Yeah. Turn them up.
No, we want. Oh.
This would have to be a crossover.
It still hits, huh?
Can you not do that?
It still hits the motor. Hey, yeah, do what Wes did. Turn them upside down.
Oh, damaging the paint.
Pow! You know what that's called? The never change your spark plug mod. That means they're in there for life.
Well, you know what? If your tune's right, you don't have to worry about spark plugs.
All right,
We ain't
well,
running nitrous.
we are LS swapped. Boy, what do you know about that? Ben, we've done all of this with zero of your assistance.
How long has this been in the making?
This has been in the making literally since last winter.
Very long.
When we were like, oh, we should do something awesome to blow it up. And then Jeff was driving it down the road and it blew up. And we're like, that's awesome. Now it's time.
Awesome enough.
You know what is perfect for that opening right there? A low car transmission dipstick.
Where's your carbon hat at?
God dang it. You know what would look great? Is if it had a crank driven blower with a charge pipe that went right here. God, a crank driven blower is going to sit perfect in this thing.
Oh look, you even have a blower mount down here.
Yeah, the sway bar. God, that thing's going to be stout. It's like it almost needs to run a Holly high ram.
Holly mid ram. Mid.
Oh, you know what's crazy? Is the heads that I ordered for the LSX block are LS3 port, so that intake works perfect, Brad. Awesome. But you know what? I'll probably run the best intake ever made, the stock LS3 intake. Best intake ever created.
Can't hate on it. I've used one for 10 years.
Brad is one of those old school small block Chevy guys. I've run one of those for 10 years.
My damn aluminum head, boy.
That's just how long I've had the Camaro.
Oh my God. All right, well, guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. No longer wearing hats. I'm wearing what look like my airplane goggles. Let me put these on for the outro. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like always, comment, like, subscribe. We'll see you guys in tomorrow's upload. We got the breast cancer awareness shirts going on. Oh.
What you know about that?
Feel that. Just,
I don't know. You can't tell on this camera because it's so blurry,
would
but
you just feel it?
that is some CNC porting. So, don't forget, head out to our event on the 19th. We'll see you at Glot Motorsports Park. Other than that, we'll see you guys in tomorrow's upload.